This is Prince, a song about an inanimate object in Belfast, the Flannagan Bridge, or the M3 bridge. When I was a student in Belfast, it was just being built, and in quite a sad way, I got quite excited about it. It joined up two roads that always should have met, but never did, and it made it much easier to get anywhere in Belfast. I remember crossing over it with John and Graham, my mates, for the first time, just thinking, this is great, this is fantastic. But the more I kind of drove over it, and the more I looked at it, I thought, there's more to it than this. That I saw this bridge as sort of an allegory for what was going on in Northern Ireland at that time. Two sides coming together that should have been together but had not really come together. The peace process was just starting to bloom. And I think it carried something in my heart, and it spoke a lot about what was going on, that there was an opportunity, there was a start, there was a link whereby people could come together, but some of the lanes hadn't been finished yet. It felt like some people were just trying to put a positive spin on the process as well. There were lights, there was this purple lighting on this dank grey concrete, trying to make it look better than it was. And there's been so much of the peace process, as you probably know, that has been about spinning it up and actually making it look better than it is, because there's still so much stuff that needs healing, that needs sorting out under the surface. But that doesn't stop the fact that people are coming together that have never come together before. And that's why, as you've just heard, the prayer and the chorus of this is, come be the Prince of this peace. Because it's a cliche, but it's true, that without God, Northern Ireland will just stay separate. I don't think there's any other way we can come together. And the real bee in my bonnet about Northern Ireland is integrated education. It's not the answer, but I really do feel it's a big part of the answer. Until we grow up together, I think all the ignorance and all the fear and all the prejudice is just going to have more chance to flourish. And I'll never forget my first day at university, sitting down beside a guy called Jerry. Sat down beside him right at the back where I usually sat, and I turned to him and said, oh, what's your name? Jerry. What's your name? Andy. And so for the next 20 minutes we made small talk, and turns out we'd done the same A-levels, we'd got the same A-level results, we both supported Liverpool, we'd been to a lot of the same concerts, listened to the same sort of music. We thought, like, this is amazing, we could be brothers. And then I turned to him, I said, so where are you from anyway, Jerry? And he said, Portadown. And I went, no way, so am I. And basically this guy lived about 3 miles from me, and we had completely similar interests. We could have been the same person, and yet because of Northern Ireland we had never met each other till that day we sat down as 18-year-olds, and in that moment Northern Ireland was crystallised for me. So it kind of blows people's mind to know that, but that is the truth. I used to be a real ambassador for Northern Ireland, saying, yeah, it's not as bad as you think it is. I've never seen a bomb, I've never had to wear a bulletproof vest. But the truth is the matter that we do still live separately, mostly. 4% of young people in Northern Ireland are actually educated with someone from the other side. So pray for us, pray for Northern Ireland. Come be the Prince of this peace, God. It's given us a great opportunity. What's happening is really positive, it's great, but please pray for the place.